First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu tasks Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy Fellows on defining future of Lagos State. Federal government approves 50% electricity subsidy for public hospitals nationwide. On the foreign scene, United Nations calls for de-escalation as Israeli West Bank raids enters day 2. And in sports, Benin Republic head coach unveils squad against Super Eagles ahead 2025 AFCON qualifier. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has urged the 29 fellows of the 2023/2024 cohort of the Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy to use their knowledge and leadership skills acquired to define the future of Lagos, Nigeria, and Africa. Speaking at the graduation ceremony/black tie dinner of the Pioneer set, Governor Sanwo-Olu said one of them will be employed to oversee the alumni office. Governor Sanwo-Olu also said another set of 30 fellows have been selected out of 17,000 applicants. As a testament to the enduring legacy of one of the nation's most illustrious leaders, late Alhaji Lateef Jakonde.
With fulfillment and an unwavering dedication to the betterment of our society, we eagerly await the incredible stories, the incredible contributions, the incredible feedbacks that we'll be getting in the months and the years ahead. It is now my honor, and a very rare one, that I will invite the new sets. There were 17,000 plus applications, and 30 of them have been selected, haven't gone through a rigorous exercise. 15 men and 15 women.
In his remarks, Oniru of Iru Land, Oba Abdulwasiu Lawal, urged the Lagos State government to engage the graduates meaningfully so that they can use the knowledge acquired by them for the development and upliftment of the Lagos Civil Service. Executive Secretary of the Academy, Aisat Agbaje Okwade, thanked Governor Sanwo-Olu for his commitment and support for the program, which she said had been driving social change and community service in Lagos and beyond. The graduating fellows, through their representatives, thanked Governor Sanwo-Olu for his support, saying the program, championed by the most economic, vibrant state in Nigeria, enabled them to experience leadership at its finest and enhanced their teamwork capabilities. Lagos State government has promised to collaborate and support the Commercial and Industrial Trade Fair 2024, which is being organized by the Lagos International Trade Fair Management Board to ensure its success. Secretary to the state government, Bimbola Saluhunde, stated this while speaking at an event to unveil the trade fair theme, strengthening Nigeria's commercial and industrial sectors through trade and investment. Saluhunde said the fair could not have come at a better time, with the macroeconomic headwinds confronting the nation like currency fluctuations, inflation, and economic uncertainties. She affirmed that the trade fair will provide a great opportunity to focus on boosting domestic, commercial, and industrial activities, thereby growing the economy. The police have arrested 20 suspects involved in an unauthorized revenue collection and multiple taxations along the Enugu and Abakaliki-Ebonyi highways. Force Public Relations Officer Muiwa Adejobi, who made this known, said the arrests marked a significant step towards eradicating illegal activities, promoting economic growth, and ensuring free flow of industrial and agricultural produce on highways across the country. Adejobi also said the operation marks a strong start for the police in escalating and enforcing the presidential order on the ease of doing business and the fight against illegal roadblocks, revenue collection, and multiple taxation on the highways. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has approved a 50% subsidy for electricity consumed in hospitals across the nation. Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Tunji Alausa, who announced the electricity subsidy for public hospitals, said this gesture aims to reduce the running costs for public hospitals and alleviate the impact on patients. It will be recalled that the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, had pledged that the federal government would subsidize electricity in hospitals and universities, even if they are on Band A feeders. President of the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC, Joe Ajaero, has returned to the Labour House after honoring the invitation of the police. Ajaero reported at the force headquarters in Abuja this morning, accompanied by human rights lawyer Femi Falana and others. He left the headquarters of the Police Intelligence Response Team at about 11:15 a.m. after writing his statement. Ajairo's invitation by the police, allegedly about an investigation bordering on terrorism financing, had generated controversy with the NLC and other labor unions, accusing the federal government of attempting to intimidate labor leaders. Today is International Day Against Nuclear Tests. On the 2nd of September 2009, the United Nations General Assembly declared August 29 as the International Day Against Nuclear Tests, with a resolution that calls for increasing awareness and education about the effects of nuclear weapon tests, explosions, or any other nuclear explosions. Since nuclear weapons testing began on 16th of July 1945, over 2,000 had taken place. And now to foreign news. The United Nations has called for the de-escalation of raids, which has entered its second day in the occupied West Bank, killing 5 more Palestinians. This is as the Israeli Defense Forces IDF said 5 terrorists had hidden inside a mosque in Tulkarm near the boundary with Israel. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said operation is fueling an already explosive situation. He also urged Israeli forces to exercise maximum restraint and use lethal force only when it is strictly unavoidable. Israel began what it said was a major counter-terrorism operation in the West Bank on Wednesday. And away from all that now, sports. Benin Republic head coach Garnet Raw has unveiled a 25-man squad for his side's 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying tie against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Captain Steve Mooney, Jodel Dosu, and veteran goalkeeper Satonin Alagwe are some of the regular stars named in the squad by Raw. The Cheetahs will take on the Super Eagles at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo, on Saturday, September 7. The team will host the Mediterranean Knights of Libya 3 days later in Abidjan. And that's all for the news at 4. Just before we go, stay alive. Make use of pedestrian bridges where available. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration organized a mentorship seminar for over 1,000 youths on the theme Agripreneur Strategy for Wealth Creation? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has urged the 29 fellows of the 2023/2024 cohort of the Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy to use their knowledge and leadership skills acquired to define the future of Lagos, Nigeria, and Africa. The federal government has approved a 50% subsidy for electricity consumed in hospitals across the nation. We also told you that the United Nations has called for the de-escalation of raids, which has entered its second day in the occupied West Bank, killing 5 more Palestinians. And in sports, Benin Republic head coach Garnet Raw has unveiled a 25-man squad for his side's 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying tie against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluwoporoku. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe.